Him up with a changeup.
3-2, a full count to the Royals center fielder. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. So here's the cleanup hitter. Sean Hills comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Now the 1-0 is a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
Standing in now, William Hart, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. 1-2, here it comes. High fly ball after straightaway center. Hamilton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But the Royals are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We're through 4. It's now 1-0 Royals. Ready once again, Billy Hamilton. He went down on strikes last time up. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Misses down below the knees.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Here it is, the 3-0. And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk. Digging in once again, Greg Garcia, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
On to first, and they get them both. In is Joey Votto now. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, and that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Scooter Gennett, man at first after the 2-out walk. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Votto is off at first with 2 away. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter,
threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Tim LeCastro, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. LeCastro is making a push for the All-Star squad this year with a great year, third in voting among left fielders entering the day.
Yeah, you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
The 1-2. Shoots this one over to first. Fielded by Votto, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Right fielder, number 2.
Stepping up to the plate, Luis Valdez. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is strike 2, swinging.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Digging in, Alexi Guardado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he gets ahead 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. One run, 2 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Ready with another 2-2. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Hamilton is under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Royals go down. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. On its way is pitch number 75. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there. Now the 2-1. This is line to left. LeCastro is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down. And that brings up Scott Schebler. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. Left center, base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Comes set with the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
The 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Schebler stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Line to the right side. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Roll. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
Now the Kansas City manager will make the slow walk to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. The best he can do is a no decision in this one. Elvis Mesa enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Valdez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tucker Barnhart. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Mark Singer takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Mark Singer.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. High in the air into shallow left center. Calling for it, LeCastro. And that ends the inning. Ben Taylor enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 88.
Digging in to try it again, Edgar Soto, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
First pitch on its way. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as the lefties begun to heat up down there. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. 2-0 home. He is a heater in there for a strike. The 2-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Stephen Elam. He's set, and the pitch. And that one just missed outside. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Taylor playing here in his age 26 season. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one in the corner.
Three-two pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. There's a strike.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
Softly hit out to short, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head for a knock.
Digging in once again, Danny Nowakowski. First pitch on its way. Strike taken, the throw. And he is out at second. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Billy Hamilton. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Jairo Diaz is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 47, Jairo Diaz.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Missed with a slider. Diaz is a guy that certainly fits the profile as a power fastball pitcher, but I think what makes him really most impressive is the command he displays while keeping the velocity as high as it is. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Now the 2-0 home. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Park comes up with it. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now, Greg Garcia. He was a double play victim last time around. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. The 1-2. Grounded to first. Hills takes it in. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Riding in once again, Joey Votto, who's 1 for 2 in this one. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
2-0 now. Two-0 count. The pitch too high, and it's 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. Reds strand a couple, still tied 1 apiece.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Reds, number 61, Kevin Franklin.
From the stretch. Takes a knee-high fastball. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here now the 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Shebler moves over. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Sean Hills. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Barnhart is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready for another chance. William Park. He flew out in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Shebler giving chase, and that's the 3rd out. Casey. And that brings up Scott Shebler. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th-inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Ryan Maxson.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you got to be ready for the heater.
Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-1. Swing and a liner. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
He's set and the pitch. Called strike over the outside corner. On the year, Duvall has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. 0-1, here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. Guardado ranges to his left. Throw to first is in time for the first down. Digging in, Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he will look at a called third strike, and that go-ahead run has to stay right where it is at third with 2 away now. Digging in, the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. Here comes the first pitch. Up around the face. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. The 1-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Two balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
This is a big bat right here. No doubt you'd rather go after the 9-hole hitter with a runner on third instead of giving the top of the order a chance to cash in.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. Coming in to score easily is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. Career numbers with Madsen, an impressive 4 for 7. Fouled off. The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Three and two now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Ready now for Cincinnati, Greg Garcia. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Royals, number 64, Trevor Rosenthal.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Barnhart on second. Hamilton on at first with 2 down. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play. In is Joey Votto now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is fastball taken high for a ball.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
3-0 now. The 3-0 pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So the Raisel Iglesias is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Digging in now for Kansas City, Tim LaCastro. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
Nope,
and he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
1 strike.
2-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Luis Valdez waits on deck. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8.
Up next for the Royals.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Luis Valdez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's a strike to throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Comes set, and the 0-1. Strike called, now the throw down. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Big key to stealing third base is getting a good jump. Even though this throw from the catcher bounces to third, the poor jump at second cost him the stolen bag.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box, Alexi Guardado. A pitch out, the throw, and a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base. Towards second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is... And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Tommy Joseph. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Miguel Castro enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as the left-hander starts to throw. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Popped him up. Valdez coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive. And you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
Eric Scotland takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Very weakly on the ground. 0-1 count, and the pitch fouled away. Joseph on at first, nobody out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Line toward the alley in left center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Stepping in now, Adam Duvall, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be two? One there. On to first to complete the double play. So a big moment in the ball game here. Eugenio Suarez, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Hit high and deep to right center. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful, giving them that 3-run cushion.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in, and they're runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a bunt attempt here, but this is foul for the first strike. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. One and one to the Reds' leadoff man. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Hamilton averages a hit once every 4 at-bats, an average at exactly 250. So 1-1. He's in there for strike number 2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. David Hernandez comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Digging in, Edgar Soto. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
At the plate, Stephen Elam.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
Hey, you know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
And he fouls this one off. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Barry McKee is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. On the ground to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Cincinnati Reds came through late, taking the lead in the 8th.